The gospel we just read is a continuation from the gospel that was proclaimed last Sunday. And what was about the gospel last Sunday? A huge crowd, a multitude was following Jesus. And they were in a deserted place. And at evening, they had no food, but from 5 barley loaves and 2 fish, Jesus was able to satisfy the hunger of the crowd and was able to feed more than 5,000. And people saw what happened. They were trying to make Jesus their king. But Jesus escaped it. He never wanted the kind of power of king that they wanted. So he left to a deserted place. But soon, as the gospel now is telling us, they found that neither Jesus nor his disciples were there. They got into boats and followed him. They were looking for Jesus. And they found him across the sea and said to them, Rabbi, when did you get here? Kailan ka pa dito? Sabi nila. What a question. Siguro kung pakaiisipin natin yung tanong na ito, kailan ka pa rito? It's a useless question. A question that is not going anywhere. But there is so much behind the question. It is a question of seeking. Why? Wanting to arrive at a more profound answer. Hindi nila maunawaan ang nangyari doon sa ilang, but they were satisfied by some few bread and fish. Paano nangyari yon? It's a question of seeking understanding. It is a question, bakit ayaw mong maging hari ka namin? Because they were wanting, yearning for a king who would liberate Israel. A king according to their image of a leader, which Jesus rejected by escaping from them. So it is a question of seeking, and at the same time, a question of control. They wanted exactly to know what happened. Paliwanag mo nga sa amin. Ang nangyari, yun ang echo ng tanong na, when did you get here? Like what we heard from the first reading. Manhu? A question. Nung makita nila doon sa kanilang harapan, pagkatapos silang magreklamo, mabuti pang hinayaan na kaming mamatay sa Egypt kaysa mamatay ng gutom dito sa ilang. Nang makita nila ang pagkain, ang tinapay na nakakalat, manhu, what is this? They wanted to understand. It is like asking, who is it? Paanong nagkaroon ng ganito rito? When did it change? Who made the decision? Paano kang napunta rito? A question of control. Merong isang libro na sinulat ni William Isam na ang title ay Sacred Cows Make Gourmet Burgers. This book is about control. Sabi niya, churches must either cease worshiping the God of control or they perish. Na iyon ang gustong gawin natin sa Diyos. Control. Kung ikaw ay Diyos, patigilin mo ang COVID-19. An echo of wanting to control God and wanting a God who controls. And this book is saying, making decisions and controlling what happens is more important in churches than making disciples. Maging sa ating mga pananalangin, we want to control God. At kapag hindi nakuha natin ang ating ipinagdarasal sa Kanya, nagtatampo tayo at tumatalikod sa Kanya. When did you get here? Is asking for a power to control Christ. In our gospel, the crowd is trying to exert their control over Jesus. They wanted to make Him king by force. They all wanted to be informed ano man ang mangyari kay Jesus. Hindi ba ganun din ang ginagawa natin? Kapag tayo ay naghahalal ng mga namumuno sa atin, we want to control them. Ihahalal natin ang mayayaman para kapag tayo ay namatayan, sila ang magpalibing ng ating mga patay. Para kapag tayo nagkasakit, sila ang magpagamot sa ating mga may karamdaman. Para kapag may nanganganak, sila rin ang magpaanak at magbayad sa ospital. We want to control those we put in power. When did you get here? Is a question of controlling Jesus. At kasabay ng pagtatanong na ito, ang sabi nila ay isa namang tanong. What sign can you do that we may see and believe in you? Katatapos lang nilang kumain mula sa 5 tinapay at 2 isda, mahigit 5,000 silang pinakain mula doon. At ngayon, humingi na naman sila ng sign. Give us the sign. Is a manner of saying, I will control you. They ask for signs, a useless request. Since sign was already before their eyes in the multiplication of the loaves. And the answer of Jesus seemed a boomerang sa atin na yon. Ang kanilang tanong, kailan ka pa naririto? Bumabalik sa atin ngayon na nakakikilala kay Jesus. Bakit ka naririto ngayon? Ano ang pakay mo? Why are you here today? Why in this Mass today? Are we seeking Jesus? Or are we wanting to control Him likewise? Paminsan-minsan, tanungin natin ang ating sarili. Hinahanap ko ba si Jesus? Hinahabol ko ba si Jesus? At kung abutan ko si Jesus, ano ang gagawin ko sa Kanya? Paminsan-minsan nakakakita tayo ng mga aso. Hinahabol ang tricycle o ang kotse. Papaano kung maabutan ng aso ang tricycle o ang kotse? Ano kaya ang gagawin ng aso dito? Tayo rin. Hinahabol natin at gusto nating abutan si Kristo. Naisip mo na ba? Paano kung maabutan mo siya? Alam mo na ba ang gagawin mo sa Kanya? What would you do if you found me? Christ may ask us. As long as our motives in seeking for Jesus is to fill our bellies, dun sa Egypt, mamatay man kami, busog kami. Yung ba ang dahilan kung bakit hinahanap natin si Jesus? To fill our bellies? Then I tell you, we will never discover Jesus. Kung ang dahilan lang, mabusog tayo. Hindi na ba tayo nagsawa ng kahihingi kay Jesus? Kung wala na ba tayong hihingin kay Jesus, hahanapin pa kaya natin siya? Yan siguro ang dahilan kung bakit maraming mayayaman ang malayo kay Jesus. Dahil hindi kailangan ng kanilang tiyan. Yan siguro ang dahilan kung bakit mas maraming mga pobre, mga naghihirap, mga salap, ang hindi rin natatagpuan si Jesus. Dahil ang hinahanap nila ay ang ilalagay nila sa kanilang tiyan. Tayo na mga naririto, may laman ba ang ating tiyan? O wala? Baka nandito tayo to fill only our bellies. We will never discover Jesus. Kaya magandang tanungin natin ating sarili. Ano ang gagawin ko kapag natagpuan ko na si Jesus? Will I still be thinking of my bellies? Magnilay tayo.